What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kylie, and we're back with another video. And as y'all can tell by the title, I have so much good news to tell y'all today. So make sure y'all go ahead and smash that like button, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. So we finna get straight into it. Today I had Chipotle. Y'all know I love me some Chipotle. So I think I've changed up my order since the last time I've done a Chipotle video. I get brown rice, chicken, queso, cheese, corn, and red salsa. And then I do the vinaigrette and sour cream on the side, mix it together. And I got the Doritos. So let me take a few bites before I get into all of this good news that I gotta tell y'all, this life update. I haven't ate all day, y'all. I was waiting to do this video. The girl who did my bowl, baby, she did a great job. She gave me like a little extra chicken, and it was fresh. They had just pulled it off the grill. When y'all be saying Chipotle don't got no flavor, I can't get down with that. Like, this thing is packed with flavor. It's spicy. The chicken got like a little char on it. I can't complain. Look at that, y'all. Y'all, I'm tearing this bowl up. Okay, last bite, y'all. Last bite for right now. Okay, for real, y'all. Just my last bite right here. Did my last bite. Baby, this one of the best Chipotle bowls I ever had. I don't know what they got going on up in there. Okay. Okay, now let's get into what y'all really came here for. I don't know which one I want to tell y'all about first. I think I'm going to tell y'all about my new job. I'm going to tell y'all about my new job first. So, I actually had somebody comment on my video, my last video. Let me see what the exact comment was. Shout out Sienna. I think that's how you say it. Let me know if I pronounced that right. But she said, I like to see a video on what you've been doing career-wise / what you want to do since you graduated college. So if you did not know, I did graduate college. I graduated from the University of South Alabama with my bachelor's degree in finance. And little testimony to that, y'all, I graduated like a year and a half ago. And I honestly could not find like a job in my field of finance or anything related to having a degree. I was having a very hard time, and like I said, it's been a year and a half, y'all. And so I'm just like, dang, like they asking for this content, like what are you doing after college? I really didn't have much to say. Like, I've been still doing my thing or whatever like that. I've been good. Like, God has kept me through this whole season where I didn't have to struggle. I didn't have to worry. He was still making sure everything was okay. But at the same time, I'm just like, you know, I done went through school all these years. Blood, sweat, and tears. You know, really doing the best that I could. Sticking it out through everything that I went through during those 4 years of college. I never quit. I kept going. I got my degree, and I'm thinking like I'm gonna have a job like that. No, the job market is very bad out here. Yeah, I was working somewhere else, but I don't think I want to speak on that right now. It was not a good experience, and that's really just a whole nother story time for a whole nother day. But at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. Yeah, somebody right here staring at me. She right there. Y'all, that's the girl that made my bowl. Shout out to her. But everything happens for a reason. I really feel like I was put in a very uncomfortable situation in order for all of this to fall in line. So I would just say, like, advice to people that's in college, depending on your major. I know nursing and things like that, it's a high demand. There's always people looking for nurses. When it comes to finance, accounting, and business, it can be harder. Make sure that, like, you do those internships, do more than one if you can. Network, keep your LinkedIn account up to date, network with people. It's really about who you know. I can say I didn't do as much networking. I'm like a very shy, introverted person when I was in school, and you know, that kind of backfired, you know. Let me get into another bite, y'all. Hold on. Also, where I'm from, it's pretty much a very small town. We don't have a lot of corporate offices down here. A lot of jobs want you to have years of experience, and it's like, I just graduated. I don't have all these 5 years of experience. I've been in school all my life. So that's where just knowing people comes in. Your internship, that's part of your experience. But overall, like I said, I did have, like, you know, a good job. I was getting paid good. I was put in a very uncomfortable situation. Just being around a very negative spirit, somebody who didn't have a degree and looked at me as competition when that wasn't the case. This job wasn't even something that I wanted as a career. It was just really a placeholder, something for me to have until I got something better. And this person, that was all they had. And so just being around people like that, it just didn't sit well with my spirit. And I'm honestly glad that it did happen. I knew that God had something better for me, because if he didn't, he wouldn't have put me in that situation to be so uncomfortable. When you can never find peace in something, it's always something. That's God letting you know, like, this has served your purpose. Get on somewhere, basically. And I had to trust in myself, because a lot of people around me had their little inputs on things. I knew exactly what God wanted me to do, and now it's been paid off, y'all. I had an interview last week for this position. It is in my field. It is a great opportunity. I will be a junior accountant for this company. It's a great start into the company, a great salary. I'll be making the most that I've ever made. This is an actual career job, my first actual career, and I'm super excited about it. I start next week, so I wanted y'all to be the first to know. I haven't, like, posted anything on my main stories. I've told a few family members. Everybody is just super happy for me. So yeah, that's that. And the next good news that I have for you guys is that, drum roll please, your girl is moving. Like, I am moving. Yes, me and my man, we are moving. We are not going to be staying in Mobile, but right now we're not disclosing the city that we're going to. But me and him have been talking about it. We were saying that we don't want to stay in Mobile. We was just basically saying, like, once one of us gets a job in that city, we gonna go. And so he actually had a few interviews over there, and he ended up getting the job. So he's been liking it, and so we decided to move. We had been looking, like, on apartments.com and stuff like that, and we finally found the one. We are super excited. We actually move in 3 days, y'all. 3 days. By the time y'all see this, it'll probably be 2 days that we're moving. So just be ready for moving content. We will be doing an apartment tour, moving in tour. Let me know down below what other videos that y'all want when it comes to the apartment. Do y'all want to see me unpacking? Do y'all want to see me decorate the kitchen, the bathroom, the bedroom, the living room? What do y'all want? Do y'all want to come grocery shopping with me? Do y'all want cooking vlogs? It's just so much, y'all. Like, me being in my own space, I'm really finna be able to pick up more on my content. Now that I'm not in survival mode anymore, you guys. Like, I am so happy. It's just blessings after blessings. I'm finally where I want to be, and it's really only up from here. Both of us are just knocking out our goals. Me and him, for New Year's Eve, we wrote out our goals that we wanted to accomplish for this year, and God has already knocked off my first 2 goals. Baby, my first goal was for us to get our own apartment, and second goal was for me to start my career, and God is working in order. My third goal is to be consistent on YouTube. So here we go right here. Give a thumbs up for that. Write down your goals. This is my first year really writing down my goals, and it is already paying off, baby. It's February and we 2 goals down, and we working on that third goal. Amen. He's already knocked off 2 of his goals, working on 3. We are just really in our season right now, and I'm so excited to bring y'all along with me. I was even telling my little sister, like, y'all, I am not the same person that I was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 and 4 years ago. I'm not the same person at all, and this is just a new chapter into my life. I'm letting you guys experience that. Like, I'm going into my grown woman era, y'all. Like, this is a grown woman job. This is a grown woman salary. I'm moving out on my own. I'm just excited. Like, this is just really the start to something new, something better, something greater. And I'm just really just so thankful and blessed. Like, God really has his hands all over my life, and I can't thank him enough. I really stayed down and stayed patient with him, and it's my season. Now, I'm gonna call my man so he can say what he want to say about it. He's super excited, y'all. Like, we've been counting down every day. Neither one of us have really started packing yet. We did do some shopping. Let me show y'all. I got a whole bunch of cleaning supplies. We got tissue paper, toilet paper, dish soap, plates, cups, plastic utensils, bubble wrap boxes. So let me show y'all. So we, you know, did a big old haul. We went to Walmart, Dollar Tree, stuff like that. So let me know what other content y'all want. Let me call him real quick. He just got off work.
I just hopped out the shower, boy. YouTube TV.
What you got to say? I just told them about the new job, and we're moving.
We lit, man. 2026. Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. Y'all, this man, I don't even know where I left off, but basically I done said all that I had to say. Let me know down below if y'all have any questions, what content y'all would like to see in the new crib, and I will catch y'all in the next video.